will work at the second time.
Oh,
Jeez.
cool. Nice. Yeah, it says your thing is being live streamed.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah.
Well, there's a bunch of apps now on. Do you see at the bottom of your Zoom meeting? It says reactions and live transcript. Whoa, that's interesting. Live transcript, record. It might be on like the
Oh,
new Zoom. I just updated it.
oh, nice. Yeah. Live transcript. So yeah, the breakout rooms. I think because I'm the host, there's breakout rooms on my end, but
And one says apps on mine.
ooh, and Zerts. I don't know if I have
There's
apps
like
on mine.
games and trivia's and like all like dozens of apps on there, right? That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. Also, the Zoom stream looks pretty fresh.
Nice. Yeah, let me see
Let's
that.
see. I'll put this in the chat.
Yeah, there's like a. I'm wondering if there's like a fun sketch one or something where we can like doodle together or something like that, like some kind of collaboration, silly thing.
Yeah. Oh, in the apps.
Yeah, it's a bunch of collaboration things on here in games. It looks like.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah,
It's a fun addition.
a lot of jargon. Remote team engagement made easy.
Dude, you want to talk about jargon? I actually have an interview with Gallo Wines tomorrow. I went to like a career event.
Oh,
And they're
cool.
like, but I was just watching, I was like doing a bunch of research on the company, and I just watched the most like banal fucking horseshit ass corporate videos on their YouTube page. Oh, it's just like my heart.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I remember being on a Zoom call with um with Mainsail before I quit. And yeah, I was like I like all hit me like a fucking like a train. Like all of a sudden I just like came I like stepped out of myself and just like watched the jargon and it like
Whoa.
just weirded me out so much. I was like, I gotta quit this job.
Dude, it's hard. It's hard to be like enthusiastic or to like match a sense of enthusiasm
Yeah,
that's authentic.
that was what got me because like everybody on there was just like all smiles and like just saying like if somebody didn't work there, like they'd have no idea what the hell you're even talking about.
All that like yeah, like corporate jargon and just jargon.
And it's just knowing that everybody in that call is getting paid way more than the people actually working with people and
Right.
like not helping them out and just having these meetings to pat each other on the back essentially that's what was going on and probably still going on. It's like yeah, it's so frustrating. It's like you guys literally we just spent like 2 hours on a stupid Zoom call and pulled me away from working and made it really hard for these other people for like literally nothing. And that happened all the time.
Oof. Just like corporate like booster meetings like
Yeah, it was like, and when we come up with a dreaming conversation, like let's sketch out what our ideal world would look like, and like just like random shit like that that would never connect back to the work ever.
right. It's
It was
also
just
like
like random.
hypotheticals and
hmm
oof.
Yeah, when we conduct our SLS meetings, we need to IRT the SEOs
Fuck your
and like
acronyms.
yeah,
Pardon my French.
exactly.
This is
All
not a
the
stream for kids.
acronyms, the whole 9 yards. It was very cringy.
I feel that it's a part of me. It's probably like my survival tactic is like, oh, part of the fun could be, integrating yourself into this thing. You make money and you look at it from a subjective stance. You can hold
Uh-huh.
your perspective, but then
hmm
what the reality of that is versus like the pipe dream of being able to like really
I think
integrate.
yeah, it probably depends on the company and the people because I could
It's very true.
that's not. I mean, some of it's necessary to be managed or to manage people or whatever
True.
in a large company, but yeah, just what got me was where the disconnect of like the management versus the people actually doing the work on the ground level and like how there was no connection and just like yeah that just the overly cheery attitude, especially coming from working in the day with all the employees that were like kind of in a really stressful situation.
Right.
It's like, guys, this is not helping
Just
anything.
remember all of our fun acronyms and
Mhm.
what else? We should do more ice cream socials. What do you guys think about
Yeah, exactly.
that? I'm actually very for that.
It could, some of it's kind of like I learned a lot early on in those meetings, but yeah, I think as over the years they just got more and more insular. Or maybe I just woke up to it. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, who knows? I mean,
I mean, yeah, with any job, you gotta like learn the ins and outs, which requires a little bit of that jargon and
it's true. It's true. It's just so funny. There's a tipping point where it's like it feels comical. I know it's not. I know
Mhm,
there's purpose, but like whether or not it's because I don't know, like I have experience there or and then I
mhm,
haven't and I've been away from that. I don't know,
mhm.
whatever it is. Or just like popular and
And that
media.
like really cringy girl boss energy,
Mm,
like
mm.
Mainsail had that strong.
Yeah, like how did that manifest?
It
Like
would be. It's just like it's hard to explain, but it was just like a go for us, like go us kind of
all
thing.
right. All right. You know what? I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm ready to drink the Kool-Aid.
yeah.
Tell me what
It's
to
like
do.
yeah, exactly. It's
Stomp on my
just like
head.
a sense of because it is like a girl power type thing, but then they're doing exactly what the guys would have done, if not worse. Like as far as treating other people like shit or
Yeah, you know what?
you know,
Gender, sex, race, creed doesn't have anything to do with it, unfortunately.
yeah.
Sometimes
You can be an asshole.
all humans can be assholes. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And especially myself. I do not
Yeah. Oh yeah.
count myself out of that, for goodness sake.
I definitely can. I did a little self-portrait,
Let's see.
selfie.
Ooh, that's so well done. Is that just this evening?
Just pencil.
Or
Yeah, while I was at work today, I also did Kelly Houston. Sweet Kelly.
oh, really?
It was Kelly.
Ooh, beautiful. Was that off after that or off of that picture?
Yeah, exactly.
The one that showed us?
I plan on
Oh,
painting it, but I was just at Ellis and with some free time. I
those are great.
I kind of figured out a new way not a new way, but I like really honed a certain method of sketching. Um, I took a picture of the process here. It yeah, where I'm not worried about outlines at all.
Hmm.
Here, so I started like this, where like I'd like floated areas of tone. I was like, okay, my shirt is dark. I'm gonna kind
Mhm.
of just scribble in the general area where my shirt is, and like certain parts of my hair where it was darkest. I just kind of floated those 3 points,
Hmm.
and then like made sure those are in good relationship with each other. And then I think I added one more little
When you see
progress shot.
relationship, is it sort of like a geometrically or
Like
like composition wise? Like,
position wise, like
yeah.
yeah, kind of yeah, geometrically, but like for instance, if I start in the mid, like if say the background's gray
Mhm.
and or whatever. Let's see, hold on, let me get this other one up. If the background's gray, uh, it's easier to explain with color, but anyways, yeah, if I was doing a landscape and there was a sky that was green and then the grass was or sky was blue and the grass was green and maybe like a yellow hill or something, I would kind of like put some yellow like in the middle of that hill shape and put some green like in the middle, so I don't have to worry about drawing at all because
Ah,
the only place the drawing matters is at the edge of a form, like where the green meets the yellow and where the blue meets the. Yeah, then I kind of got here, so I'm like pushing
okay.
the shapes around, and then I finally hit that final shape at the end. Anyways, but yeah, it's just like it dawned on me like you can you don't yeah the drawing only matters where an edge is. I mean, you could
Right.
draw a line and fill it in. That's what most people I would say draw like that. They'll draw a line and then like fill it in with color or with tone or whatever.
Right.
Um, like a tracing method essentially, or sketching and then filling it. But I figured like yeah, if I know this area is dark and I know this area is like a light gray, I can kind of just like put in some light gray over here and some dark over here, and it's only where they meet that I need to make sure that that's the line is correct.
Right.
So like I just worked as much as I could on both of these, um, I get as much where I'm 100% positive this works, and then it's only at the edge of any shape that I have to worry about the drawing. And it kind of like clicked for me, almost
That's
like
real
yeah, if I
interesting.
if it was like coming out of a fog, or like if I squinted down real hard, that first one I showed you would look correct, or the second one. And then like as I'm opening my eyes and seeing more detail, I put them in. But like holding back on any detail and really like yeah, it's a fascinating kind of method that's different. I learned it from what was it, the Boston School method. I've been watching this YouTuber,
Oh, cool.
this old guy he's not really a YouTuber, but he has a YouTube channel. I have a let's see, share this screen. This picture here, I think, yeah, it's not this guy,
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah.
see this picture here, how it oops, shit. Um, uh, how he's like drawing. He's not. There's not worried about any edges.
Right. He's getting
Like
like
just throw in some
tone.
color of the things, and then like worry about the getting to put them together later.
It's almost like marking color territory to then go in and
Yeah,
like sort of find your parameters, like you said, or your borders, fill in the details of the
yeah,
image.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
It just seemed so intuitive to me. Like, oh yeah, and like you can worry about color first. Like you make sure the color of your scene is correct, which matters more in painting, kind of. And also in drawing, though, I figured out it works in pencil too. Like how dark or light your thing is matters more than, I mean, the drawing matters too, getting it right, but getting the general vibe of it, and then only towards the end, getting the details or the hard edges where they need to be.
Yeah, I it makes me think of
That
like
was,
a way to stylize portraiture in that like you could keep a more exaggerated color field and then
yeah,
like if you wanted your nose, let's say, to be red as opposed to like a more
right,
flush pink, like you could really let that bleed and then the detail,
right.
right? So you have this kind of
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah. And you can also
whatever.
like you can end wherever you want. Like you could stop and leave certain things out of detail. Like the cool thing about it, that way of working, I found is like it looks good pretty quickly off the bat
Yeah.
without you having to do any close detail or any careful drawing. And then like you can spend time, like if I wanted to detail the eyes and the nose to make them detailed, but leave everything else kind of, yeah, it's interesting. I never tried that method really with pencil, but both of these portraits I drew really quickly, and they both look pretty accurate.
Oh yeah, they look incredibly accurate. Yours
Way
is
more so
striking.
than drawing, yeah, trying to draw the outline and trying to draw the eyes where they need to be.
Yeah,
That's,
I can see that approach being freeing too. As someone that
mhm.
doesn't necessarily do any painting, visual art, or anything
uh,
like that, that feels like it kind of opens up a more freer sense of expression because like
yeah,
you're not starting with what could be construed as like the form and you
a
can
good
fuck up the
drawing,
form.
yeah.
Yeah, like it kind
How
of gives
yeah,
you.
how intimidating it is to just sit with a blank paper and then try to draw the nose right, or like the cheek, or like wherever you start in drawing. It's like drawing that way, you're locked into whatever that first thing is, unless you're erasing a bunch.
Right.
Whereas, yeah, you draw with kind of a blurred version of just like the major darks and light masses. Like on my face here, I would have like this side of my face all as one just shape, just like one big shadow. And then
Right.
maybe like my shirt line was where I would do the first draw line, and like my hair or something.
Yeah, that feels very intuitive just in its description. Like
Yeah,
obviously I
yeah.
haven't put
I
pen to
know, yeah.
paper,
I was
but
really excited to find um, that method. I kind of felt that way for a while. I was kind of exploring something similar to that, and then I found that Boston School YouTube channel, and
right.
it's this old guy, and he just has long form, like hour-long videos of him just talking to the camera about painting. And he
Oh,
has little
nice.
images he'll pull up, but really spoke to me.
That's awesome. Are they lectures kind of contemporary or are they like a couple
No,
decade or so
they're
old?
new. Like he comes out with new ones every
Oh,
week, and it's only like 100 views every one or something. Like they're really there's not very many.
That's even better, right? Like you feel like you
Yeah.
stumbled on something special.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to. Oh man, that the this week's class for the Dirty Projectors dude
Oh, the songwriting. Yeah.
was so good.
Really?
Yeah, it was like kind of mind-blowingly good. Just how like
Whoa.
just not just the song advice was really good. It was about patterns, but his delivery and the PowerPoint presentation. I'll have to send you a recording of it. I think it's like an hour long because he sends out recording of the whole thing, which is cool.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Um, let's see. But the yeah, it was like blowing my mind the connections he was making, and he like the whole lecture was about. I wonder if I can pull up uh the PowerPoint School of Song because it was. So there it is. Yeah, let me pull this up. It's so cool. Um, he was talking about patterning in music. Yeah, let's see here. I'll just screen share this.
Rhythmically, or just or
Yeah,
in
he's
any
touched
way.
on that. Yeah. Let's see. So
Oh, look at
yeah,
this.
so it starts out with these paintings, and he's like, I don't even remember his train of thought. It was so well orchestrated, but yeah, and I think he's
Picasso.
talking about abstraction here or something.
Okay.
Um, I love his slideshows; are great.
Yeah, I mean, this is this feels like the treasure itself. Like
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He
170
was talking about
page.
like like when he first started songwriting, what he really valued was some creating depth and
Oh,
um, creating a meaning and a poetry to it. Which this I love this painting. It's like the painter painting this scene
right.
that everybody's looking at the painter. It's really interesting. But then he's like,
Beautiful.
so then I thought, later on that like more metaphor was the point. And he's like turned into abstraction was kind of his train of thought.
Hmm.
And then he like kind of got meta with it. And then he's like, but recently his songs have to do with weaving beautiful patterns.
Oh, beautifully displayed
And
in
he
an
kind of
image.
talks about patterns for a bit. Um, pattern. Let's see. Yeah, just every slide he had like a sentence or two that was like so beautiful and like sometimes funny. Let's see if I get. Yeah, that was just the intro. But I could not believe like that he put together such a wonderfully crafted lecture. Like the lecture craft was on point.
It's
Um,
so
yeah,
awesome.
he's talking about patterns. Let's see where does he go with that? Satisfying patterns. What makes a satisfying pattern? Yeah, he
Bodacious.
talks about the word bodacious
Oh,
and like
yeah.
how like a pattern needs to be bodacious. It needs to have that oomph or like that something.
Little X factor, a little
Yeah.
round, soft muscle.
Then he talks about inevitability and and surprise.
Grizzly man. Jeez.
Yeah. So
And
like
surprise, nice.
yeah, so like a good pattern needs to feel inevitable, like it makes sense that it's working the way it does, but also have that element of surprise, maybe an off note that
Mm.
sounds weird the first time that makes sense after a while.
Yeah, bake it in.
I don't know what he was making fun of Charlie Puth for something. Let's see. Movement. What he's talking about. Meaning in two ways. Oh yeah, he's like a great pattern means something, not just a cool pattern, but if the pattern can also reflect something about the song.
Hmm.
So like that could be from movement or from interaction of different layers. So that's like, if the song's about loss and the pattern somehow like loses notes
Right.
in its pattern, that would be meaning two ways. Or it could be from the
Got it.
interaction of the drums and the guitar, how they work together.
Right.
So a good song uses movement within a pattern to tell a story. A great song somehow be able to tell that same story at multiple pattern levels at once. It's like
Mm.
interesting, just and he's like, I learned that from the Harvard Business Review, which is ridiculous. I don't know where I just liked this graphic. I don't know what it even means, but
Yeah, that looks like a key to a very important document. Like
yeah. Isn't that nice?
That's very
Point
nice.
A and B.
Looks like the fucking like brick and mortar is like some sort of
Yeah,
secret skull and crossbones society.
yeah, this is a good one. It, quickly becomes memorable. It's at first very surprising, but quickly becomes memorable. I feel like a lot of Dirty Projectors music follows that.
Yeah, like repetition is a powerful, powerful drug on the human mind. Like two
Absolutely.
times.
Yeah, yeah. He's like,
Hi
I also learned that from
guys.
Harvard.
That's great. What's up, Shane? Good morning.
Hey, what's up, Shane?
Much. How's it going, guys?
Anyways, yeah,
Oh,
it goes
sick
on
twisted.
forever. This
That's so
is only
awesome.
like a quarter of the way through, and then it goes into like the intricacies of a specific song.
Ooh, even gives like the snare kick hi-hat patterns and
Yeah,
stuff.
and how they interact. And he talks about the
Ooh.
bodaciousness of certain things. Let's see where else he go.
Bodacious. That's a
Bodacious, I
fucking
love
great
it.
word. That's gonna be on my
Yeah, his
tongue now.
uh patterns and melody. Yeah, but anyways, he goes and then he uses like a example from last week's class, like from one of the students thing, or no, from his song, which he named Goblin Mode. And he talks about, oh, this part was what I really wanted to get to was that like he wrote this song last week based on things people said in the chat,
Hmm.
which was just a fun exercise. But then like in just using pattern of the melody, and he came up with these lyrics and wrote this beautiful song. But then realized after the fact that like if you read into the lyrics, you could say it's about the supply chain, and
Hmm.
it's about, you know, it had like this, and it's and about goblin mode, which is what he called it, which is like golem.
Okay.
You know, like
Like an incessant need for
yeah, this
want.
incessant need to
Like,
just keep taking, and
yeah.
you know, that kind of thing. And like all the lyrics kind of could back that up, and it was this subconscious thing. And he said he was like humming it to his wife, or he was humming the song while brushing his teeth, and his wife's like, "Why are you singing the Lord of the Rings theme?" Which was really trippy because it's like this other connection.
Like what subconsciously he threw that melody in there.
And he talks about like the pattern of the song and how that also reflects like, you know, something like Amazon or whatever. He got into
Went down the rabbit
this
hole.
whole rabbit hole, but just I don't know if you've experienced that he starts quoting John Lennon.
That's great.
But this whole I don't know if you've experienced that where you've written a song kind of intuitively and then found the meaning afterwards.
Oh,
Like,
sure. Like lyrically or just melodically or
yeah, you're
whatever.
just rhyming things that rhyme together and work with your melody. And it's like through that pattern becomes meaning somehow, or like
Yeah.
surprises you with it, knocks you on the head, like, wow, this was way more personal than I even meant to be.
Yeah, definitely. I think like sometimes songwriting in that fashion is a purely intuitive process, whether you realize it or not. Like that you're like kind of subconsciously writing with purpose, even though it feels like you're not. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes like your subconscious bleeds into just
Yeah.
poo poo words that you say over melodies.
He was like, he was saying like patterns are like the shiny coin of a magician. Like, look over here, look at the shiny coin, and I'm gonna really do the trick over, you know, on with my other hand. So he's like, when you work with patterns in music or in writing, and he had a whole bunch of in film too, anything, if you were focusing on these beautiful bodacious patterns, uh, then like sometimes the beauty and the meaning will slip under, and like that will be the main point of it, but like the pattern was your way into it, you know.
Yeah, he's Trojan horsed him.
Yeah, similar to that drawing concept I was talking about, how it's like if you're working on bigger, more fundamental things in a pleasing way, then like all of a sudden your drawing pops out of nowhere. It's like, whoa, that was way easier than trying to construct meaning from the first place.
Definitely.
If I was like, oh, I'm gonna write a deep song that was, you know, really personal, it'd be kind of hard. But if I
Yeah.
focus on the patterns, then the deepness and the personality will come out.
Yeah, definitely. It's like
Yeah.
it's a good little, like you said, the magician's coin or like a funny hat. Look at
Yeah.
the funny hat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm crying here under the funny hat, but the funny hat's up top.
But yeah, I didn't do it justice, but I'll send you the recording. It was just Yeah, I was like, wow, I just had to clap for it afterwards. Jesus Christ.
That's
Just
awesome.
so, and like every slide was so perfectly timed with humor and like little
Got it.
quips. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
I guess if you're just a songwriter or a good creative person, you can kind of apply that to whatever,
Yeah, baby. Live
whether it
it.
be
Breathe
teaching
it.
or whatever.
High fiving your best friend.
Hell yeah.
What's up with you, Shane? How's the gym, man?
Ooh, strong boy.
Good.
Okay.
What
See,
what do
man.
you do at the gym? What's your go-to? You running? You lifting?
I did a lot of neck stuff today.
I was gonna say your neck looks extra strong.
Nostrils and neck.
Isometrics for that perfect Herculean
Just in the
body.
corner.
That siren
Sir?
just keeps going off.
Yeah, the honk alarm. Honk alert. I did the elliptical today. A lip dip, 35 minutes.
There you go,
Mm.
baby.
And I did legs after today.
And legs.
I like the elliptical.
Mhm.
I tend to go for that over the treadmill.
Me too. What
So
does
do
that
I.
say about our personalities? We're
I think I
three.
like it's like I get an arm workout at the same time.
There's
Yeah,
that's just
exactly.
fact.
Yeah.
And better for my joints, I always think, too.
Respect. Yeah, I don't have the most.
My knees starting to hurt.
I get, that thing we talked about a while ago where it's like the anxious, like feeling I'm going to pass out. Sometimes I get that on the treadmill.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, really?
Or like I feel like, I'm like my center of balance is off or something.
Oh, okay. I
interesting.
mean,
So I get kind of scared on the treadmill sometimes. Whereas the elliptical, I feel like more grounded. Like, okay.
right. Like what you'd have to try to hurt yourself on an
Yeah.
elliptical. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure I could do it, but
Sometimes
yeah,
I
it
get
seems
the
like you're more
urge to like
strapped in.
rock the elliptical. Like, I just like I know I can do it,
Yeah.
but I don't because the
But
alarm would go off.
Yeah.
The honk alarm would definitely go off.
Damn, that hunk alarm is really effective. There's so many things I'd like to try in that gym if it weren't for that damn hunk alarm.
Yeah.
Trying I'd hit that punching bag once, kick it on my way out,
punching holes in the wall.
blow my
drinking
nose into
Monsters.
towels. Yeah.
I learned recently, and I switched my gym routine up because of it, that it's better to do your lifting before your cardio. I was doing it the other way around.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I heard, yeah, like you gain more muscle.
Yeah. I guess maybe it depends on what your goals are, but yeah, if you do the running first, then you don't have as much energy to do the lifting. I always thought like, oh, it's like a good warm up, but it does take a lot of energy so that you can't lift as much or like can't do as much of the heavier stuff.
Oh, okay.
So if you do that first, then you have more energy to do that, and then the running isn't as hard on your muscles, so you can still do it.
I like that. That's good knowledge.
Yeah, it's like, oh, so if you're trying to build muscle or whatever, it's better to do the weighty stuff first.
This live stream is about muscles now.
Oh yeah, we're live. We're streaming. I gotta see this.
I was like, oh, Gavin uploaded a video. Oh wait, that's me.
Oh my God, this haunted room is actually streaming.
Oh yeah, the running isn't as hard. Hey, we're live. I totally forgot.
It looks pretty good. It sounds pretty good out there too.
Yeah.
Actually, let me see really quick.
And we're sponsored by Zoom. When do we get that sponsor?
I didn't want to tell you guys, but
oh yeah, we're live.
Oops, not that. Not that either. This.
My downstairs neighbor is singing Christmas songs.
Hey,
the share screen comes on too.
What does the share screen look like? Can you see all three of us still on the live stream when the
whoever talks comes up?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I'm like a few seconds behind, I think. Oh yeah, share screen is on.
Nice.
There you go.
Very good.
God,
yeah, it's good. It's a good 30 seconds behind, I think. But it's there.
Oh yeah, I forgot the vending machine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It's really fun revisiting this because a lot happens in a week, and my feeble 30 some odd year old brain is slowly dying. So
very feeble.
I'm at my wit's end. No, it's nice to revisit even the vision board, because now I'm reminded of the whole, whether or not any of this makes it into the final cut, but the Sacagawea coins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Kept
that's
eating
what
his
those.
Sacagawea coins, and he's like, actually, I'm pretty sure it does take Sacagawea coins.
Yeah, I think I would know.
Dumbass just keeps throwing them in there.
What if there
Oh
was
yeah,
The
something
50
in or
States book,
on
50
the
States
vending machine
quarter.
that reminded him of Sacagawea or looked like her or something? So
oh,
he's like,
that's
"Look,
nice.
she's right there. Why would she be on?"
They're like, that's George Washington, Dick.
Right.
That's a quarter. If they don't take Sacagawea coins, why is Sacagawea right there?
Yeah. It's like some dumb sticker on it. Yeah. That's the Pringles guy.
Yeah, that's a Pringles guy.
You really need to get your eyes checked.
That's the rolled oats. That's the Quaker Oats guy for
You keep
Dewey Bar.
backing your car up into the old oak tree in the parking lot. And now this? I don't think so. Bad news, Bear.
Oh my gosh.
Wasn't there like when they first started doing that, a sticker that said this vending machine improves Sacagaweas? Was that a thing? I'm not mistaken.
Where's am I mistaken? I mean, that sounds right. And I don't know if I have a specific memory I can pull up, but
A whole Sacagawea.
That could be a good arc. Eventually, he finally gets the machine that accepts Sacagaweas.
I'm all about these very small B, C, D, E, F plots for these characters, these auxiliary characters that we can like track some movement, whether it's like them getting the Sacagawea coin in there, which can have more, subtextual meaning, or not, or he's just dumb and he finally gets Sacagawea.
$2 bills. Like, I already blew through my $2 bills. What's next? My Sacagawea?
Yeah, what we're saying, like he had one of those like collectible 50 cents quarters things, and he's busting through those. Oh my!
I'm not
God.
touching my 50s. I told myself I wouldn't touch them. I'm starving.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Yeah. Well,
You know
guess
what
start
happened to the
with middle
Sacagawea
stage.
coins? Sorry, reading about it.
No. Are they still in mint?
No, they stopped in 2008.
Damn it.
And then in 2009, they switched to different Native American $1 coins.
Well, that's cool.
So every year it's different.
Spreading it around.
2019 was American Indians in Space.
Okay, that's a joke.
Then it was American Indians go to the zoo.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Is this a Disney show you're talking about? We're talking about the same thing, right? No, that's cool. So they have like famous Native Americans who have done great achievements.
One was Code Talkers, and one of them was Jim Thorpe.
Cool.
Three Sisters Agriculture.
I dig that. I mean,
yeah, just different things.
Good to
This year is Eli Parker.
All right. What's Eli known for?
He's a U.S. Army officer, engineer, tribal diplomat who served as a military secretary to U.S. Ulysses S. Grant during the Civil War. Don't know what he has to do with Native Americans necessarily.
I guess is it implied that he's of Native American heritage, perhaps, or maybe not? Maybe they're just
I don't know. It doesn't say that for sure.
Are they just trying to phase out? They're just trying to like sneak in a bunch of white guys now. They're like, oh yeah,
Sacagawea's infant son that she's carrying is John Baptiste.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Baby Yoda.
John Baptiste.
What a bummer.
John Baptiste from Colbert Show.
Yeah, exactly.
From Colbert Show, huh?
Well, it is interesting that it says "In God We Trust" right, next to her.
Oh, sure.
Seems like a little bit of a slap.
Right. Right. Thank
Literally,
you, Sacagawea.
It says Liberty, and then it's Sacagawea and Lil Jon, and then right next to her head it just says "In God We Trust," which I don't think is a native thing.
No, that they're all about the Christian white God, right? They started it. Am I thinking? Maybe not. Maybe reverse that.
No, that's sure. The Pringles guy.
That's the Pringles guy. You're right. That's right. That makes more sense.
Sorry, I just got to get some backstory on Sacagawea before I throw her under the bus here.
Hey, Sacagawea is not getting thrown on any bus. Sacagawea is being celebrated in this play. Heyo, we're throwing. Was it Flip? Oh, I had another mattress. Oh, Tag. One of the guys'
Yes,
names could be
Tag.
Tag,
Mhm.
Great.
like mattress Tag. Duh. But also like, did we already say that? Maybe I already said that.
I don't think we.
Okay,
I
maybe
don't
I
think we
thought
wrote
about
it
us
down
saying
at
that.
least. Mhm.
Okay. I don't know necessarily where to throw.
I'll sleep on it.
Sleep on it. You're gonna spring in your step today.
It's this, like,
Yep,
who
I'm
are we
getting a
kidding?
vasectomy.
This is just
What?
this is
Did you
just an
sleep on
excuse
it?
to go goof.
hmm
Goof and pun. Come on.
Really
Right.
quick on the Sacagawea thing. I mean, it would
Please.
be a great moment
Man, I wish Danny
to
was in
have
there. We
like a
need.
big monologue. You could,
Oh yeah, that's not going to be a monologue.
yeah, like very proud, and genuine,
In
like
God we
actual
trust.
fact on. Yeah,
That'd be
and
fun.
one day the Native American will come back. Once we destroy this earth, they will be the last ones to save it.
It's not just the
I
coin.
love that shit.
Yeah, it's not just a coin holding someone up against the vending machine.
Yeah, slowly
Just a
raising
coin.
it up. This really small guy.
Spotlight on him.
Yeah, I love that. I love like the sort of idiot savant nature of many of these characters where it's like, wow, this dude really knows his history, like his Native American history, has a very huge respect. He's very eloquent in this one area, but as soon as he's not talking about Sacagawea coins, he's the biggest dumbest oaf who can't figure out a fucking vending machine.
Anyways,
Yeah, right.
I just had to spend Idaho.
I think I farted some shit in my pants.
What was I saying?
We need Danny on here so we can catch him up.
Yeah, and also give him a big old slap on the back. Congratulations. That's a huge
He's a
that was
real
like
hacker now.
He's a real hacker. You know what this means for our program?
Mhm.
We're gonna get into all of the bank accounts of all of the guests of the play.
Mhm. And our YouTube viewers.
Part of a ceremony is they assign him a techno song.
And a pair of
Every
fresh
time he's on his
Oakleys
computer. Yeah, exactly.
and just a hood.
Yeah. Never been hacking so fast in my life as I am right now.
That'd be a solid goof.
Of like a bunch of trench coats and a $3,000 gift certificate to Starbucks, so we can just sit in the corner and hack and yak and drink that calf.
We should genuinely make him a trophy, because that is like a trophy with the tiny glasses, like the little hacker glasses.
I'm in. I
That's
hope he doesn't
great.
watch this live stream after the fact, because we won't,
Yeah.
we shouldn't say anything more. He won't. And if he does, well, Danny, I underestimated you, friend, and I'm sorry.
I hope you like your bronze cast trophy we made of you.
Yeah, it's in the mail. Look behind you. What do you see?
Reach in your back pocket. Take off your sleeping cap, your long, gratuitously long sleeping cap.
I forgot I was wearing this thing.
Oh shit!
How they know?
Been here the whole time. That is cool though. Was that like an 8th month, 6 months, something like that? It was substantial enough for a big old slap on the back and a copper.
Oh yeah, that was no
bronze.
Yeah, no small thing.
Yeah.
No, he was like.
Now.
It was it before?
Yeah, it was when he was in work, or when he was at work.
Oh wow!
He was at work.
That's when they fired him.
Oh yes.
Wow, they lost. They missed out on that. They could have had a hacker.
Hey, this is a big special shout out to KHSL. You could have had a hacker, and you lost him.
Yeah, you hear that? You hear that, corporate media?
Excuse me. Do you hear that?
Corporate media?
Oh, are you running scared to your mammy and pappy now? I didn't think you were. I thought you were a big man on the block.
I can't afford this ransom. Yeah, well,
that's right.
Should have thought of that.
You just got your station doxxed. Good luck dealing with all the pictures and dirty underwear you get in your mail now.
Right. The trucker convoy is coming to you. They're on their way.
The Garmin is rerouting.
Garmin. What's the other one?
Sponsored by Garmin.
There's like at Ellis in the back in the warehouse. There's like a box of like 100 Garmins from like 2005 or some shit.
Whoa.
That are all outdated, and like I guess the owner bought them years ago, like on discount, and like couldn't sell them.
Oh no! What can you even use that for
I
now?
don't know. They're still
it's
priced
got like
at like
some tracking.
120 each or something.
Oh wow! Is like the software still?
I doubt it. I bet it's way out of date.
And I'm sure you would know these
Right,
details.
yeah.
These fucking Garmins.
It's just there's a bunch of
guy.
shit like that.
Oh look, Missouri, Tony'sville got a new street. You gotta put that in.
Tony'sville.
Only 300,000 more streets to add.
It's good employment. I guess that's job security with all these new Tonyvilles popping up.
I'm reading back in our script, and there's some silly shit. The True Man show, that big rant he goes on. You can always go back on condoms.
That's right. Where are we? Oh yeah, the vagina thing's funny too. Like how he's like weird about saying the word vagina. Virgina.
Dang.
In a vagina. Vagina.
Looks around cautiously. In a whisper. Vagina.
Baby, them ideas turn my damn vagina.
Amateur wrestling match. And the ring wasn't any better. Dude, damn it. What the heck are you going to do?
Let's go. Dude.
What is this so unfair? Just like stand up, throw the table. Just like,
in my heart or my dick, girl.
Jesus.
Freaking chicken strips. Oh man, God bless whoever the actor is that plays that finally, and you gotta memorize that.
They're so excited. That's their show reel right there. They're gonna put that top of their fucking resume. This monologue.
Yeah,
it's not really monologue, but you know.
Am I on punked? I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
And the nominees are for Best Actor. They show this scene
as Terry.
Holy shit, to film this scene very dramatically, like light it and like make it super serious and have this be the verbatim. That'd be a fun project.
Oh yes.
This will be
boxes. And the one guy's like knocking it along, making a full talk. I remember that.
The understudies freaking the fuck out, pacing backstage. That's so good. Very fun.
Sometimes
Ham. Yeah, now ham almost feels like if we do adopt more of a Southern twang, like, but then I feel like we're making fun of, I might have said this last time, like, is it gonna feel like it's kind of like poking fun at Southern folk?
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
This should be about like an astute couple. Terry is on his way to becoming a billionaire, a mattress billionaire.
You want to cut my dick off? You could be like a little bit Southern, but not over the top.
Yeah, you don't have to like real. I mean,
sometimes you really freak me out. You know that you know that.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. What? This is so unfair. I ain't going back on no condoms. You seriously hate me because this is insane.
There you go.
Anyone else hearing this? I can't feel shit in my heart or my dick, girl. What the hell?
Perfect.
Stop. Seriously? How many times I bought you freaking chicken strips from Albertsons on the way home from work? Feel like I'm talking to a stranger.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, you don't feel like, is this a freaking
Yeah.
Friggin' what
Oh
the
my
hell?
God.
Puppet Pell.
It could, it's more
Puppet
like
Pal.
it's more of the southern accent that like dudes in Paradise have that's like comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, like an Oakley's glasses southern accent. You put
Yeah,
the
it's like what
Oakley's
the hell
glasses on.
you've lived in Northern California your whole life. Where'd that thing come from?
Where's fucking what's his name? We just talked about him. Southern accent, not from the South.
Oh,
God
not
damn it.
Matt
The
McConaughey? No,
the Raven, Stark Raven Man.
oh,
You guys
Loki
played the
Oh
Miller.
yeah, yeah,
Loki,
yeah.
Loki.
God bless him.
Yeah,
I love
Loki
that man.
could really.
Loki would be
Loki
great.
like was doing that drawl for like
Yeah, oh yeah.
unironically for all speech for a while.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
felt
wow.
like at least like during the Raven and stuff for sure. Like
Oh yeah, and then he switched, didn't he? He switched to
Not
like,
really.
was it like a British? I don't even remember what it was. It was a really weird one for a while.
it was. I
It
think
was like a
he-
thespian, like a
Yes,
the
he would do that.
Shakespeare.
Yes, he would. Yeah, I can't even pretend to emulate it, but yeah, he did like this sort of air. But like the sincerity, I mean, I didn't quite. It felt like he was wearing an old coat. You're like, oh yeah, haven't you always worn that?
Right.
Like he's just Loki Miller, so
Mhm.
everything sticks
Yeah,
to him.
100%.
Tennessee
Very
Williams.
strange. I love it.
Oh man, I still remember. Do you
Smart guy.
remember? Yeah, you must have been in the car, Michael, when we were driving back down for the Raven, and Loki was like, "Oh, I want to drive," or like, "I can drive." We stopped in like Vallejo or something like that. And we were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Like, that sounds good." And then he's like chatting it up in the driver's seat, and so we're like, "Okay, yeah, cool. This is fun." And I'm in the passenger, and he's talking and the cars in front of us, like, there's like all of them start to stop, like traffic all stops, and he keeps talking. I'm like, oh, maybe he'll stop soon, but he's not paying attention to the road at all.
Oh no.
To the point where it's eventually like, Loki, you need to stop. And it was a very close call.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, and then afterward, he admitted that he didn't have a license, and he was just like kind of excited at the prospect of driving a car into the city. So,
Oh my god.
gotta love him. Gotta love that boy.
I love that. So I'm visualizing a Loki character here.
Ooh,
Seriously.
that's a good thing to think.
Yeah, you gotta have some kind of inspiration.
Yeah.
No, but Loki's smarter than this guy.
Yeah, I see something a little bigger. I don't know, not bigger.
Yeah, oh yeah. I definitely he's got a gut. The Terry's got a gut.
Mhm.
Terry's got a
30-ish.
gut.
Nice. Very good. That'll be the house music, the Weird Al version produced by the crew.
Oh my god, are you serious? Do you even know what a vasectomy is? I thought I don't know. Vasectomy is something like in Peanut Crunch.
Yeah.
Once your peanuts are gone, they're gone. They're like really gone.
I love
They're
Emily's
really
like,
gone.
okay, yeah. Actually, no, it's nothing like that. I think that's so funny. But yeah,
It's reversible.
I want to throw the word submersible because I feel like a penis could be called, but I'm not sure how.
It's reversible. Yeah.
Protect your submersible.
Yeah.
When you go down on my, and then also like Hearst. No, we're playing good rhyme words.
Just like a submarine submersible.
Right. Or yeah. Or
Yeah.
like submarines come up for air, whatever.
Yeah, submersible. Something about like you could push down your doubts.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. All your doubts will be submersible.
Yeah. Your periscope, downscope.
All your fears. Put down your fears, they are submersible or something.
Something like that. Yeah. We'll get snappy ass shit in there. It's reversible.
Yeah, rhyming with reversible is fun.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a fun one.
Yeah, it sounds like it's like a, what do you say? Fucking Into the Woods, dude.
Oh, not Sondheim. Sondheim?
Yeah, Sondheim. Just like, yeah, rhyming like these big, unlikely rhymes.
I love that. And also performance that's like,
Yeah.
and when you're thinking about it,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
better stop. It's reversible.
yeah, something with you,
Reversible.
with her purse is
Sorry.
full. And with
Yeah.
no kids, you know, my purse is
Purse
full.
is full. That's great. I love that.
My purse is full. Let's see if we can come up with more rhymes. Submersible. Bubble.
Uh,
It's like Google's like, what the hell are you thinking with that word?
yeah.
uh, uh, full. Oh yeah, you
Like
got it full.
Fred Durst.
Understandable.
Fred Durst.
I'm thinking like girls and boys, but like if girls and boys, like girls, if you continued it somehow. And,
What if he's like, yeah, I think I get it now, like Uncrustables? No,
Yeah,
no, no.
right. That's great. Right. You can't fucking rhyme it. You can't. Yeah, that's such a good way of showing that he definitely is not following.
Yeah, all right.
You mean like Peanut Crunch? No,
Yeah.
still not like Peanut Crunch. Listen to me.
Yeah, yeah. uh,
Yeah, when you say like Terry.
what do you do with a bowl? You
Something. Yeah, you.
there's a saying, something about like cage the bull or something like that. Something with a bull, I thought. Don't miss with the bull.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Um,
Reversible.
grab the horns by the bull.
Yeah, grab the horns by the bull.
Don't miss with the bull.
Reversible. We can do like rhyme zone here. I'll pull that.
Yeah. Bull rhyme. I have a rhyme book. Evan, I was talking to Evan Wolverton about rhyming, and he mentioned a book, and then like 2 weeks later, it came in the mail, and I think he like sent it to me randomly, which was
Oh,
sweet.
that's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, coercible.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, a really good one.
Yeah, immersible. Conversible. Dispersible. Immersible, submersible, traversable, incoercible. Well, that's now we're doing like 5 syllables. Rhyme zone. God, I love it.
The rhymes in this verse are full. Verse is full.
Yeah.
I like coercible for sure.
Yeah, that's got that can definitely slide up in there.
I guess this is traversable.
She's like, you're getting it, you dumb piece of shit.
Yeah.
Finally, you dummy.
Like, yeah, like the whole like tension building. So it's not like Uncrustable.
It's not like
it's not like peanut crunch.
Yeah.
It's not peanut crunchable. I guess it's
reversible. It's versatile. Dude, oh my god, I love it. I fucking love it. Just like the fucking put one foot in front of the other. Those
Yeah,
from
exactly.
that, like those Christmas. Just put one foot in front
Yeah.
of the other.
Yeah.
You mean like this?
Like,
No.
yeah.
No, you loon. Oh, so you mean like this? No.
It's just a tiny snip.
Yeah, like without Without some kids, my purse is full. All your doubts and fears submersible.
Submersible. Are you following? Do you know how hard it is to write this word?
Yeah. Let's see. Something we have something to lead into chorusable. And I'm hearing a bomb 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 bomb.
Yeah, definitely. Don't drink, don't drink, don't drink,
And
don't drink.
chorusable.
Yeah.
Chorusable.
And
Yeah.
that works really well for that, like,
Yeah.
so you mean it's not like this?
Yes.
But yeah, that's so build back into it, like, so
Dumb.
it's reversible. Like the big kicks. Reversible.
Terry, you're so crucible.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, sorry, I refreshed the page.
Oh.
First of all.
Oh, there you go.
First of all could be one.
Percival, like, I'm trying to think of like the word hearse. Rehearsable.
Yeah. We gotta practice. It's rehearsable.
Yeah. Your lines are rehearsable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love these fucking conundrums. I want these riddles for the rest of my life. Like having to rhyme the word reversible in a vasectomy song. Yes, please. Reversible.
Percival.
First of all. Yeah. First of all. Yeah. Maybe we can play with the Southern accent too, if you want to, like really like twang out a lot of these. Like, first of all, this is reversible. My purse is full. But you're submersible.
Yeah, exactly.
Use everything we got.
I'm thinking like drop the ball or something. Drop the ball.
Yeah, and what she's trying to tell him is like, your nuts can work again if you want them to. So yeah, reversible. Yeah, the ball's like reversible.
And forward it, hun. My purse is full. We can't afford it, hun. My purse is full. It's affordable.
Affordable. Yeah, I guess like ibble. You can get away with like
affordable, reversible.
And that this works on him. This is gonna I love it.
Yeah, and then there's of course there got to be another part that isn't just rhymes with this word.
Mm-hmm. Like maybe like the actual
when you take it back, just like something, and when you yeah,
definitely.
Just no, it is reversible.
Sparklers.
That lady died in. Okay, I'll sleep on it.
I'll sleep on it. I love that he's should be applauded for considering, like, yeah, I fucking love that.
Yeah,
not like a resounding yes.
Blackout.
Hell yeah, baby. Every night.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, it's personal. That was one that we needed.
Personal, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then after that, they get into it's the warehouse. If I see another California clean, I'm gonna flip. Well, maybe Terry helped out once in a while, fucking brat daddy boy bitch.
Damn. Oh, damn, I shape my second to be a coin again. Matt.
I love
Something like
just it would be
that.
really funny if all the people in the mattress factory workers were just like like a total tone shift from the sweet like cottage, and it's like this just kind of, you know, they're just so comfortable with each other being just crass and kind of just like hawking loogies.
I like that. I like also like what if, what if they're crass? I like that we could go full crass, like actual curse words, but if the puns just kept going, like too, like they're really pointed, but like,
Yeah,
oh, you
exactly.
bent mattress spring
Yeah, I love that.
smelling, like they just can't help but talk.
Yeah, that's really good.
Sleep and live mattresses.
Yeah,
Oh, so
flipping brat daddy's boy.
this guy looking like one of them geriatric, I don't know what those medical beds. Flipping.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Getting older.
Tempur-Pedic, huh? What's your sleep number? 69. Very
We should
cool.
look up like actual names of like the newest model of
Sealy,
geriatric beds.
Simmons.
Yeah.
Maybe Trish.
He's Posturepedic.
What's your sleep
It's even
number
gonna
these
last
days?
10 of those fuckers. But maybe Matt's like gets like really defensive over Sacagawea. Like, who are you calling fucker? Sacagawea? Hold on one second.
Now, normally I let these things go, but today I've had enough. After flipping king mattresses for the last 3 hours, I'm gonna teach you a little something about Sacagawea.
Yeah, it might be a little early, but I'm just gonna
Let him
type
go
it
on
in.
like a 15-minute diatribe about Sacagawea. Let it drift. Let the whole thing drift like on an iceberg to Sacagawea. A separate play starts about Sacagawea.
Yeah.
Slowly pull it back in. No. We
That's
shan't
not how
do
you spell
that.
it, is it? We gotta get this spelling right.
Come on, Google, you gotta be on this. There it is.
There's no H there. We're going. There we go. Yeah, thanks, Google.
Oh, it's crossing with a G.
Well, hold on there now. Sacagawea.
This is kind of off topic, but Jessica posted that the woman who wrote my Native American environmental philosophy book is going to be leading the sustainability meeting for Chico State, or for Chico, I guess.
That's
the city of
cool.
Oh,
Chico.
cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
She mean
Raven
like
Sweetgrass.
like a department head or something for Chico State, or like for the
No,
city?
it's just Zoom. She's zooming in, I guess.
Oh,
It's for the city. Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
interesting.
it's like I don't know, yeah.
Excuse me.
Sustainability talk. I need to find out more, but I just saw this post.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
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 I wonder if she's going to talk about Sacagaweas.
Yeah.
Sacagawea.
Well, hold on there now. Sacagawea won't be something
Yeah.
in my watch or something.
I'm tired of listening to your what the hell is it called? Your fucking, it's not secondhand store. Oh, I'm trying to do mattress pun. I'm trying to listen to you. I'm tired of listening to you badmouth the most important Native American woman to help Louis Anderson and Clark Kent discover the Old West.
Louis Anderson.
Jesus Christ, whatever. So that's all silly, but you get it.
Hell yeah.
Whatever. We'll get rid of that for now. Well, I'm there. Okay. Where's Mr. Dan Man?
Matt, Trish, Flip.
Oh yeah,
Okay, yeah, okay. So we ended here. You got an extra spring in your step. What's going on? Uh, yeah. Why does he have a spring in his step?
oh yeah, flip.
Why is
Terry,
Terry?
actually, oh, because so Terry has slept on it, presumably. So like maybe
Oh
that
yeah,
spring in the step is that like he has this feels like a big deal to Terry because as far as his life is concerned, he's like a non-committal kind of like just let life rock his own boat. So maybe he's empowered
yeah,
by
yeah,
it, or also like I think we implied originally that they had sex or something like the night before, like they went to town or something.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I got some news for you. Or something
Flip old
real
boy.
big, personal news. Well, Flip, have I got some real big personal news for you? Something like that. Um, yeah, and then
Yeah,
they could
Trish
rib him a
Rip.
little bit here before he gets to it. Trish, Trish is
Yeah.
the crass one, so yeah, Trish could say something rude here.
Yeah, they can all even like they don't even have to ask him like what's going on yet. They could just be like, "Hey, it looks like someone's got an extra string in their step." Like, "Hey, yeah, what do you get 12 hours on a Sealy
Yeah,
Posturepedic last night?"
yeah, yeah, exactly. Um,
Yeah, Trish can be like,
yeah, you beat Peanut Crunch again or something? Yeah,
"Yeah, did Ham give you a good workout in your butthole?"
did Ham touch your haw?
Oh, or yeah, you'd be like, him give you a little bit of her
Haw.
sweet honey bun syrup liquid juice on your little corn cob.
You bitch.
No, we're not saying that. Uh,
Well, Flip, have I got some real?
Everyone gather
It's
around,
not really.
everybody. Yeah, what the how does he well, yeah, is Terry the type Terry's probably never the type to be like gather around, but like maybe he's got,
Yeah,
he literally has a new spring in his step. Not literally, but
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and is it because of
He could pull like a what's his name from The Office, where it's like nobody cares about his shit, but he makes them all come over because he's like the daddy's boy or something. He's like the
right.
technically the manager or something.
Yeah, like technically you all have to listen to me while you're on the clock.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
be paid. Come over here.
is it that he like does he have a spring in his step or does he sleep on it and he's kind of like or and they're like, "Hey Terry, what's up with you?"
Oh
"Oh, you
yeah,
gotta."
he's being sarcastic when he says extra spring in your step.
Ah, okay. Yeah, right. Yeah,
He
and Terry
could,
can be
yeah,
kind of sullen. And then maybe
yeah, right.
it's like the Dr. Doug Nuts fiasco on TV, if that's how we decide to go with this.
Shut up, Flip. Not in the mood. Could go that direction with it.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
He could be kind of like, or just like distracted or like, what's up with Terry? Like usually he's more aggressively stupid at this point in the day.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
right.
he's just kind of like, or like he's just, yeah, he's got shit on his mind. He's like, he's considering his future. He loves Emily, but now he's kind of like finally his
Right.
head's on the chopping block, so to speak, in that he needs to be making decisions. He said he'd sleep on it.
How many bust your balls?
That's good. Yeah, we really should. Thank you for that, Michael, because we really should be aware constantly in the background that nut humor, if we can infuse it, should guide
Yeah.
The writing process.
Emily, bust your balls again, son.
Shoot, I wish. Cut it out, Terry. I'm not in the mood. Oh yeah, there you go. Or Trish or whatever.
Flip. Guys, stop.
Stop. Seriously. How many busting your balls? Yeah, how do these is the warehouse indifferent? Do they give a crap about
I don't
Terry's
think
feelings
so.
in
I don't
life?
think they give a crap. They're kind of like a foil in my head, at least. Like they're
Well, it's
not
like
at least as far as our plot goes, they don't really matter that much.
I would say I agree with that. The only thing I have in my head is that like there's a certain seam of intimacy that runs through all these people only because I imagine them having worked together for like or known each other for so long.
Right, exactly, yeah.
So there's no indifference, but there's like, or maybe there's some indifference, but they care enough to, you know, not just say like, fuck you, dude, you know, who gives a shit about your problems. Yeah.
Right.
It's almost like a fraternal feel, like
they're like older brothers or something.
Yeah. They're like the movie Tommy Boy, you know, the employees are like, you know, good natured ribbing because of presumptuous, you know, or presuming that they've lived and worked in the same community forever and their dads work together or something, you know, so there's like a connection they can't help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of going too deep into the characters probably, but like I agree.
Our stepdad Ron, when he worked at fucking, you know, a small town.
Exactly.
And he worked at the stove. He was like, you know, a stove guy. Like these dudes probably have worked together for like 14 years or something. At least. So there's some sort of, totally, you know, care and camaraderie, and it's like their livelihood. So they
that's the type for sure.
But he's like the baby boy where, you know, it's like, you know.
Yeah, like,
you know, he's got to fill the shoes of like the guy who's the foundation for all of their livelihood. But he's, you know, kind of slacking, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah, like maybe that whole idea of him being the perpetual baby is kind of a thing, right? So like everyone, when they see the commercial that they don't air, like the commercial they shot when he was a child that he says the main line in, like everyone's like, oh, you're so cute. And they keep running this commercial where he's like in a consistent state of infancy. Like he can't, and to even the employees are like, I've known you since you were in diapers. Like, you know, it's kind of like and since he's never made any big decisions in his life, you know, he kind of falls into this, like, again, perpetual adult baby role. And now he's starting to finally feel it. Like Emily's finally being like, hey, how many anniversaries are going to have until something happens? Like, you know, we're not getting any younger, So like a lot of it's like accountability is crushing in on Terry, which is good for his character, but he's never had to face it before. So like Emily and the office workers to some degree and his dad, like the outside world is applying a very normal amount of pressure for a normal human being, but like Terry's just like he doesn't have the faculties to grapple with not being the baby at this point.
There would be a good scene where he's like by himself, maybe in the bathroom, and he's talking in the mirror, and it's like Emily and the vasectomy and the mattresses spin around his head, or he has a dream or something, and it's like,
or like,
you know,
gets drunk or something.
Yeah.
The
verge of blacking out. Yeah.
I love that. Smokes a big ass doobie and has this like existential break where he sees Trish or him, I mean, and all the employees and his dad, like you just said. But yeah, however we get there, I like that a lot.
Yeah. We were smoking funny things. Not since high school. Okay, I'll take one hit, and then he has this whole like internal breakdown.
Is that what you say to the cop? We were smoking funny things, sir.
We were smoking funny things.
We were smoking funny things, sir.
Is that you?
Shit.
She should have seen a California clinging flip, and then Trish maybe is like maybe she's watching the TV because we need to set up a TV. I think.
Definitely, like she can be like, "Hey, hush
Like,
it."
shut up, I'm trying to catch this. I some kind of show. Before we go to work, like, fucking this person's on this week or something. You
Yeah,
know.
what some sort of like a spoof on a daytime TV, like a Judge Judy or like
Yeah.
what's the dude that does
Yeah.
Jerry Springer.
Mm-hmm. So Jerry Springer.
Springer. The shit writes itself.
Catch Springer.
Try and watch Springer. Yeah.
Yeah. So Flip is complaining about the
The verdict's
mattresses.
about to come in. Is about to announce the verdict.
Trish is trying to watch. So this would set up a nice scene where they're all three kind of doing their own thing. Like,
Yeah, Flip is
he's doing something, getting his lunch ready or something.
like, like stretching his back or something, or like
Yeah.
doing some weird like.
Trish is watching the shitty old TV,
Uh-huh.
and Matt's fucking with the vending machine.
There you go. That's beautiful. I see the vignette already. Lights up on these three on the break room. They're on their break, doing their own thing. All kind of like half talking to each other.
Right, yeah.
Right, because Trish is like, shut up. I'm trying to watch Springer.
Yeah.
Springer, stop. So good.
Yeah, something in that. Oh, damn it. Vending machine ain't my Sacagawea again.
That's so fucking good. That is enough for that scene. That whole fucking Sacagawea thing. Just even that, like, yeah. If that's the only if that's the only mention we make of him trying to put a Sacagawea coin in a vending machine, I feel like that's a worthy line.
Yeah, maybe this would be Flip here. Because Trish is trying to watch her show. So Flip is like the one, I mean, he's the one that says he's trying to, talk more than the other two. Sheesh, ever seen California King or whatever? And then he's like, Matt ate the fuckers, whatever. And then it's him that says, yo, Terry, you got a spring in your step. He's like he's kind of the bubbliest one of them.
Right, let's be like eyes glued.
Oh yeah, that would be right. There we go.
Television and mounted in the corner.
If Matt goes to, what the fuck's his name? Yeah, he's all pissed off, like, you owe me another $1. Ate my damn secretary. He's like, not now. I've had a long night.
That's
12 hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? That could be like all three of them could be like kind of giving these gripes, like, "Hey, Secretary Corny, my damn thing. Like, hey, how come we can't get Springer on?" And Matt's like, "My back's gonna kill me. I don't want to have to go to the damn ass psychiatrist or whatever, get my spine all kinked out." Guys, please just shut the heck up, please. Participants can now see my screen.
Hey, there's Danny.
There he is, the man of the hour, connecting to audio.
Hey,
Look at you.
look at me. Batman begins.
Batman begins his new career as a hacker. What's up, dude?
No. I just made that shit way more stressful than it needed to be, but that's the secret.
That's good, man. Hey, you put some good pressure on yourself. So is it you're officially done with the program? Like you
pretty much.
Credential-ish?
Nice.
They should email me a credential that I can copy paste someone else's like LinkedIn surroundings with. But
that's awesome, man. Congratulations. Job well done, dude.
Yeah, that's great.
Dope.
But we were kind of expecting you to have hood and dark sunglasses. Oh, damn it.
Oh.
God. Hey, do you have a hood?
Do you have a hood and dark sunglasses, please?
I just had to pass 4 different kinds of interviews the last 3 days or 5 days.
Boom. Via Zoom?
Yeah, or Skype or whatever.
Did you wear a suit? Or
no, they're coding interviews, so No. You just have to answer, like they'll give you a question and there's like a million different questions you can get. So you just have to hope that what the fuck you recognize like what they're asking you, or else like they're gonna be like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, do you? Like, no. Yeah,
I do.
I do.
Wow.
I swear to God.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. So you feel like you were able to hit all those points that they threw
Well,
at you?
close enough. They don't need you to be like a pro, but I guess they need to feel like you at least know what you're talking about a little bit, which I pulled off. So
Great, man.
positive.
Congratulations.
It was
That's
stressful because like
amazing.
if I didn't, you get 3 shots for each one, and if you don't pass, they're not going to give you the job guarantee.
Damn it.
So it's like if I didn't pass one of them, because one of them I failed a few of them the first time. They're like, all right, we're gonna start charging you next month now. So I was like, if I don't pass this in the next 2 days, like I'm basically like just shit out of luck, full
Right.
full on.
Dude,
You
that's
did it.
stressful.
Yeah,
Right
it's hard
on.
to sleep because I'm like, what am I gonna do? I have to start paying. A, rent's $1,000, and B, this course will be about $1,000 a month. So it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, that's
Jesus. Well, hey man, shaved by my bell. That's awesome.
it. Yeah. So rock on.
No, that's
Excellent.
seriously, congrats, man. You should be able to celebrate that. That was hard work. You applied yourself really well and
Yeah,
did
ask me
it.
a question. Try me out. I'm just kidding. But
Okay. Let's say you want to make sure that something is mobile ready. What's the code called if you want it to be able to be seen the same view as on desktop as on mobile?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know.
It's the meta viewport. It's the meta fucking viewport. That's all I remembered from my semester.
That's good. I remember that. That's what they call that, a gotcha.
Gotcha.
That's what those. Yeah, one of the assignments. Sorry if I'm hijacking whatever it is, but one of the assignments is a project walkthrough. I walk through the website I made. And I'm like, so it's this and this, yada yada. He's like, okay, so tell me how it gets that information from your webpage, like the path, like where it starts and where it ends. I'm like, I don't I don't fucking know, man. No, show me on the page where it's coming from. And it's like this very like, how the internet works type stuff and not necessarily like the code stuff, And I'm like,
Okay.
oh man.
Was that a stumpster? Like a fuck you, man. Like that wasn't in
A little
the
bit.
book. Yeah.
Because you start a server on your own port because it's your own server, but that was the one time I'm like, you're gonna have to help me out here, sir. But the rest of it,
If I had a
You call him
nickel for
sir?
every time.
yeah,
I've said
no.
that.
What do you want to hear right now? I like it.
What do you want? I'm begging you, man. Listen, I'll show you my penis. I'll show you my balls. Whatever you need, just get me through this.
I want to be on the streets. All my belongings are in a bandana on a stick right now.
You don't want it. You don't want that on your conscience, do you?
The actual tech interview stuff's more like functions where they give you like, here's like a string and you need to manipulate it or see if it's an anagram or a pentagram or like you need to do this, like it's that kind of stuff, not like internet history stuff. Anyways,
that's cool, man. Do you feel? Yeah. I'll ask you, like, do you feel more competent? I mean, hopefully than you did when you first started the course.
More competent? No. Like how the people say the learning curve is like at first you learn something, you feel really smart, and then you learn how much you don't know, and you go, you build that whole chart.
That's life, baby.
And I think I had one day with like when you first learn HTML and you can do like buttons and like a background and like a moving thing. And you're like, this is insane looking website. That's probably like the coolest feeling. Then like instantly within 3 hours, you're like, oh fuck. But definitely more. But
there's
cool.
There's a lot to learn.
There's so much to learn. It's ridiculous. But now that I have time, not coursework, you can like a couple projects you can work on finally. And then you got to kind of, I hear it's good to pick out like a niche thing. Like I guess there's Shopify, which is the shopping kind of web code thing, which is popular. Something like that to look into.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, something you can freelance with. I heard the advice for, so that might be worth checking out. Like doing like a Fiverr type thing to start off, and then moving from there.
They better not be like, see, we guaranteed employment. You can be on Fiverr now.
Yeah, right.
No, but do you think you would be interested ever in sports betting? When you made that site, I was like,
Yeah.
that was fucking dope. That was very cool. I don't know how you would integrate into a company like that or start your own, but
I don't think that matters to them. It's just about how you made it and what they're looking for. That's what I don't know. People are like, what do you want to do with it? I'm like, I don't fucking know. And you point me in a direction and train me up, and I'll do it. Because everyone knows. So they described it well, where it's like it's a bunch of buckets that you need to know about, and you can. This course filled up the buckets a little bit, and then it's up to you, like what buckets you're really trying to fill out from there. But this just like gives you your cursory, like here's everything. So you go from here. So you just gotta figure that out. We're live.
Yeah, I didn't want to stop you, but we're live. The link is in the chat.
We're just this is the first time testing it out on the Gavin's live button.
It was Angus.
Thanks in the chat. Oh, look at that.
You make a mobile game now?
I want to look into mobile development next for sure.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah. True that. Game theory stuff's tricky.
It's all separate. Yeah, you gotta think of it all.
Just like the game is literally like, what word am I thinking? And you just know how many letters are in it. Dang.
I know. That's the thing now. At least I can have an idea. Like the Wordle is a perfect example now. It's like you come up with a good idea, even if it's simple. Buku bucks. My good idea, I've said it already. I want to make that page where you post your favorite YouTube channel or video ever and write like a little blurb on it, and you can change it once a year. But that way, I just want a cool site that's like an endless scrolling site that you can just look at people's favorite YouTube videos ever.
That'd be great.
I love that. It feels like a dank ass blog. I could just be rolling, then get ad revenue.
Exactly. It doesn't take crazy coding skill. I'd want it to look pretty good, but it doesn't take extreme anything. But it's just like an actual cool website, not like these practice websites that I never expect to get traffic or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd see that site.
I'd look at that
fucking
site.
Bookmark that site.
I'd pressure all my friends to put a post to make it look like people have used it, and you go from there.
That's what you got friends for, baby.
Yeah, why
I'll
else would
sign
you
up
have
1,000 fucking accounts. Yeah.
But how do you feel about you can change your answer, but you have to wait a year? Do you think you should never change the answer, or is the year wait good? Because I don't want people to change it. Well, I don't want people going there.
You charge.
I think I like the idea of a long wait time.
Yeah.
You give them a year's time for free, and then if you want to change it in less time, you have to pay on a tiered scale.
You want to change?
You want to change it today? You want to change it right
Yeah.
now? That's $100. You want to change it in a week? That's $20.
Dang, that's a good idea. Just not necessary, but if someone just wants to flash the cash, just give them the option.
I mean, it's gonna be it's a pissing competition from the beginning in some way. It's also authentically awesome, but like people are going to want to have the most obscure, most exciting, natural competition, I would imagine, would breed on a site like that. So like if you do something to incentivize people's, natural want to be cool and stand out.
Yeah.
You can manipulate them with further money.
Dang.
Danny, we got a lot to catch you up on our play here.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Well, I don't remember when the last time. Did we have any of the script written when you were on?
Who were you again?
No. Yeah. Who you?
Oh yeah. We've got some gold in there for sure, and some silver, and some bronze, and probably some total shit as well. But
yeah,
definitely some gold.
But all the precious metals are accounted for.
Yeah, so we got Sacagawea coins.
We got Sacagawea coins. Respect. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
I might have to cut off soon.
No worries, man. Oh yeah, word.
I'll take over.
Take over. let's do this sometime and maybe in person.
Yeah,
What are you guys
that's
doing?
awesome.
What are you guys doing
Right.
tomorrow?
I got a pretty busy day up until about 5 p.m.
Yeah,
myself. Free after that.
same here. I gotta
I'm
clean
good.
my place.
Oh yeah,
Respect.
What about you, Fane?
I'm going out with Enlo people tomorrow night at Poorhouse
Oh,
with
sick.
a couple of Daniela's coworkers.
Oh,
Nice.
fun.
Let's crash it. Sounds good. Sounds really fun.
Yeah, come on
Yeah, I'll
over,
be
guys,
there.
to celebrate Danny.
How much is your ahi burger? Never mind.
Fuck, I brought my own food. I'm good.
I have a miner's pail and a fucking can of soup.
I'm just gonna go bring back Wendy's. I'll be back. I'll be right
And
back.
try to disguise it as like
Yeah.
their food on a plate.
Does anyone want B-dubs here? I'll run over there. It's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
Jeff, Chris,
Yeah.
sorry.
Think of it as an appetizer. I don't know how to sell this.
Yeah, but besides that, I mean, I don't know what time I'll be back, but let me know what's going on. This weekend's pretty free. Next week is spring break, and I'm watching dogs, so I'm pretty much free like all week, just at home with 2 dogs. So
We should try to film those dogs.
I know I keep thinking that. I need. I got this 8K. I just realized my phone's 8K.
Dude,
Come
let's do the
on.
fucking podcast, PAWD cast, and just like try to get these dogs like the puppy bowl. Whoa.
It's a sign. Who was that?
Is that real?
Did you say a podcast?
Yeah, PAW
that.
apostrophe D cast, where it's just dogs with microphones, but they're just kind of walking around, and like you keep the microphones on for the potential ASMR.
Who's a
Fun.
good boy? It's just like all who's a good boy.
It's just them. Yeah, it's them
They're
hanging
just
out.
them.
It's just them, 2 dogs with 2 microphones, maybe a desk, but they just are hanging out. Anyways, I just love the
People
with-
potential of a fun
Good
animal.
opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just put that 8K camera on YouTube live stream and then you're set.
Boom.
Look
You
at this.
captured that, dude. That looks like a fucking Shutterstock $1,000 video.
Hell yeah.
That live right now? That's crazy.
That dog died 3 weeks ago because of the 8K technology.
Yeah, it's like 5G. Like 5G for dogs.
It won't even. Dude,
You wouldn't
dude,
download a
that
car.
would be such a good video. That like we should just make a track like that. You're fucking killing me.
Yeah, this is Animal Planet.
Welcome to Animal
Holy moly.
So yeah. So anyways, next week, all free. I would love to Zoom hang with the boys. Let me
Hell
know.
yeah.
Hey, let's do it. Yeah. Next week, some good with the time off. I really would like to ideally use it in a fun social way, but also like a productive, not a loaded term, but you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Film something, make something, record something.
Homegrown boys.
Sweet,
I'll
man.
be there. I'm going out of town in the beginning of the week, but I'll be back by Wednesday, I think.
Okay.
Oh, cool. You're going to Mendocino, right?
Mendocino.
Oh,
That's
fun, dude. That'll be a
awesome.
blast.
Yeah, for a few days. I'm gonna do some painting, just gonna be chilling. So that'll be really nice.
Dude, that sounds like beautiful.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Just
When I went there, it's just where I assume old white men go to write books. Old
Right.
foggy coastal town.
totally.
But it'd be a great place to paint and just
Yeah.
be. Oh God! That's the dog.
Yeah, it's like an old logging port town or something. So it's got those nice old buildings. It's very poetic feeling.
I like that kind of stuff very much. I like that for creative juice.
Mm-hmm.
Or just for, just to be there. That's nice too.
Yeah.
I think the only chain thing I saw was like a chevron. Everything else was like
Mm-hmm.
Percy sack.
fuck corporate gas.
Yeah.
Percy sack. The town
Percy Sack
was all
restaurants.
Percy sack.
Pretty cool, actually. It's actually very cool. It actually sucks.
It's
It's like
actually
one fucking
really
cheeseburger. It sucks. That was bullshit. It's
What does your cheeseburger taste like?
Michael pre-packed cheeseburgers for sure.
Yeah,
yeah, that is.
You had some
Mario.
burgers to go.
yeah. I'll stop by McDonald's on the way and pack up for the weekend.
Respect.
Yeah. Stop by Fort Bragg.
Can
Yeah,
we heat these?
exactly.
Reheat these in the air fryer, please.
Yeah. Airbnb
It's
doesn't
just-
have an air fryer.
What the hell? That's why I thought they called it Airbnb.
Yeah.
Air fryer review.
'Cause-
What's
So
the
dumb.
air stand for then? I
Yeah.
don't get
This is
it.
some bullshit.
Someone explain this to me before I get pissed. Start trashing this Airbnb.
Where's the front desk? There's no front desk.
Oh my god.
What
Who's
the-
gonna make my bed when I go to the pool? There's no
Like,
bed.
There's no pool.
Well, who's gonna-
pool.
All right. We're live.
Continental backpack?
Just waiting, getting pissed off, staring at the ceiling as you wake up the next morning, like they're probably gonna knock soon with my continental breakfast. God damn it. Oh my god. All right, you should go, dude.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah, I gotta get cut out too. I meant to go earlier, but I was having so much fun
I get
just
it.
chatting.
It's like it's just these two assholes.
But you gotta fill Denny in here,
I will. We'll go through the script. I'll share the screen.
especially
And,
about the fucking vision board and electro swing.
I'll lead with that and I'll pull up the electro swing so we can get the full experience.
Thank you.
You guys got it. You can trust
right.
me.
all right. Please,
Say hello,
congratulations.
guys.
Yeah.
thank you.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Night
Peace.
night.
Bye.
All right. I told you I'd do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it, dude. Jeez.
Okay.
Actually, I kind of do want to pull up some electro swing. Congrats again, man. That's fucking awesome.
That was good. It was definitely stressful. Didn't have to get there. But yeah, that was good.
You did it. I know that shit. I mean, a lot of stuff that's. Wait, let me actually end the live stream. I might have to call you back. I'll
Okay.
Restart the chat. Can you rejoin if I restart this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll end this and we'll do it again. See you in a
Or if you want to do Discord, Sebby's hanging out in there.